Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a guest video from Maelstrom in his Gym 3 Close Combat. This is one I've been sitting on for a while, just because I hadn't run it yet, and like I said, naturally, with everything being what it is, I'm going to be digging into the archives just a little bit in order to get things rolling. So that is where we're at. Gym 3 Close Combat is a raid with a heavy attack. It has Beam Javelin as its heavy attack weapon, and it's not bad. It's got a very kind of really well to get the most out of it. That was pretty good right there, obviously. Hit at least 2 different people, killed one, did a lot of damage to probably another Gym 3 Close Combat there. I couldn't really see close enough to tell whether it was that or a prototype Gundam, but with the Javelin, odds are it's one of those. It could be a Pale Rider Cav, I suppose, but yeah. There is, somebody got that right before Mail got to it. And, let's see, that should be a good shot. And, yep. Okay, yeah, that's a Dwudge. Yeah, that's, of course, the curse of many raids, is everybody's going for close combat, everybody is kind of stepping on each other's toes, and, you know, if you're a Dwudge, and they kind of bounced off each other again, this time the Dwudge fell down. So that's, like I said, this is just kind of part and parcel of the experience, and again, I think they're making allowances for each other pretty well. Looks like the Dwudge pilot is going to try and take the point, just moving to capture. And yeah, this is that's the thing about power attack raids. I especially have a really hard time not hitting allies with them, and to be honest, seeing that that's kind of the case too with Maelstrom, since a lot of people are fighting close in right next to him, you know, that makes me feel a little better, because yeah, Mail's a really good raid player, and if this is something that you know, that happens to him too, that's you know, reassuring in its way, because I've spent so many years accidentally meleeing people. It always makes me feel like an idiot, but it's just part of how the game works. Honestly, it's something that's going to happen, because unless you are 100, yeah, you're gonna trip over each other sometimes. It happens. So it's when, man, there are times when that okay, good death trade there. There are times when that gets really frustrating feeling, especially in things like Ace Match, when, you know, people are competing to basically be the ace. But yeah, it's or when the ace is trying to get the kill and somebody else moves in at the same time. And like I've said before, a lot of that, sometimes those kill steals you kind of look at and go, okay, they didn't realize I was attacking too, and they were trying to leave it, you know, stuff happens. I think, you know, that's one of the things. Weekend break from GBO2 lets me sit back a little bit and go, yeah, these things happen, rather than the, you know, frustration of the moment, because this is on purpose named directly at you, but it's not. It's really not. But let's see, 4 minutes left, 86-20 to 44-80, really good lead going on there, and yeah. Mail's jumping back in, and looks like there's a 2-on-2 skirmish going on here. And if the enemies are positioned, well, that, and then some more with the overhead smash with the twin beam sabers. It's kind of sad that the Gym 3 Close Combat can carry all of the prototype Gundam's melee options at once, and the prototype Gundam can't. It should be able to, but of course, as we've talked about before, there's a lot of options that are just arbitrarily restricted for, you know, pretty much intended for reasons of game balance. The standard Gundam should be able to use the Beam Javelin. There's no reason the prototype Gundam shouldn't be able to use the Gundam Hammer. I'm pretty sure that the Gundam Ground Type should be able to use a Gundam Hammer. So, I mean, realistically, anything with hands should technically be able to use a Gundam Hammer, but you get where I'm going with this. There are weapons that things have used in animation that they have not been shown as using things, and it may change in time, because as I've gotten very fond of saying, I really do enjoy how GBO2, you know, just keeps updating old suits. We're still getting updates for things from, you know, year one that, you know, they've rebalanced them. They've added options where I don't know a lot of games that do that, and generally, you know, the games that do, you kind of have to do some kind of special upgrade for them. In my experience, that you know they make you earn the upgrade through gameplay. It's very rare that I've ever seen for something to get an overhaul on the level of the, you know, Double Zeta, and you know, people who owned it did not have to jump through a single hoop to get the benefits of that upgrade. It just happens. So yeah, you know, that's just I think I'm the most relaxed I've been in days, because, you know, air conditioning is back, mom's back home, a lot of more peaceful things happening. So yeah, I'm in a good mood, I'd say. Tired, but in a good mood, and I'm hoping that I'll get some better sleep tonight. It's horrible. Okay, there's the Dwudge. I think that is that a Jetta? I think it is. Let's see. Yeah, just followed up the beam gun with missiles, so pretty sure that's a Jetta. 45 seconds left, still a good commanding lead, but the enemy team has been, you know, giving it their best here for sure. And yeah, 30 some seconds left. Mail's looking for an opening, and maybe he can help the Dwudge out in the process. There is a really good hit. There's 67 on that G-Line full custom, and he caught it with part of the downswing, and it only did like 2,700, I think. I don't know if you can actually, I don't know if there are separate hitboxes on that downswing for each blade. If so, he may only have caught it with one. I feel like that should have been more damage, but oh well. Either way, 10 seconds left. He's not going to have time to respawn before that happens. And yep, he might even just be trying to hit something with bazooka on the way out. And nope, just, you know, waved a knife at them, and the G-Line fell on its face. So that is the round. And a good round it was, and let's take a look at the final stats. Maelstrom got 4,400 out of the 14,000 points, and 119,000, etc. 8 and 4. Not bad at all. And that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We should be back with more tomorrow if all goes well. So till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! Oh yeah, and I don't know if I got to mention it before power went out, but this last, it may even have been the same, no, it wasn't Thursday, it was Tuesday. I finally got Volume 4 of today's menu for the Emiya family. After a 3-year delay, it has been published, so yeah, nice to have that going again in English, and hopefully Volume 5 will be out sometime, you know, sometime.